Hey, tonight our guest is Jen Page, and we're going to be talking about mermaids. But before we get to that, this show is not safe for work. If you have sensitive ears, this is your first and last warning, because it's time for the MythWits, the show dedicated to all things geek pop culture, drenched in complete absurdity and coated heavily with sarcasm. We bring you news and interviews from the ever-expanding Geekoverse. We also bring extensive, on-location con coverage. We do our damnedest to be funny, but there are no guarantees. Continuing beyond this point is probably a bad idea. I'm your host, Peter Bryant. Joining me this week and most weeks are my team of trained monkeys. Our also-tricksy game master, Mike Kafis.
Answer me these questions 3. Actually, just answer me one question, Pete.
What's that?
Is this show safe for getting a brand new rig, hooking it up, never using the operating system, hooking all of your who knows the hell compatible gear up to it, and getting it ready within 2 hours of the show? Is this show safe for that?
Only if you's a cowboy.
Only if you're here.
The man
Don't recommend it.
The man with the golden voice, Brian Olvera.
How's it going, everybody?
Brian, I missed you, man.
Yeah, man, we were talking.
Oh, the voice is so beautiful.
Oh, wait. Awesome. Wait a minute. Boop. Bring in Allegra. Okay, sweet. Just in time. Cosplay diva extraordinaire, Allegriana.
Woo!
And our guest host
Allegra.
this evening is actor, director, model, and mermaid enthusiast, Jen Page.
Hello.
So, Jen, let's just go right to the interview because you have things to do, like sleep. And so I first found out about you through Project London. That's where I first heard.
Ah,
your
sweet.
work. Okay. And,
Okay.
And I didn't even know it, so you might already know this story.
No.
Nate Taylor
Uh-huh.
is a guy I worked with. So he worked at Aberdeen Proving Grounds. We worked together. And I never knew he was working on this movie in the background and stuff. And then he left work to go move out west and be a movie maker. And we were all like, hey, that's great. You know, he's very artistic, and we knew he'd do well. And then I was going to, he posted on his Facebook, you know, anybody going to Gen Con? And I was like, well, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to Gen Con. You know, I do gaming stuff. And I do my podcast and I cover conventions and all. And he's just like, oh, great, I'm going to be there. You want to, we should hook up, right? And I'm like, well, what are you doing there? And he told me about his work with Project London. And I was like, well shit, dude, I want to interview you. So then I interviewed him. And then in that interview, that's where I had mentioned, you know, that he knew Jen Page before she was Jen Page. And it was like
right.
kind of a joke. You remember that?
I have seen that clip.
Right. so
oh,
that
man, so funny.
That's and then so that's when I kind of found out about the stuff that you do, and I started looking into some of the things because a lot of people had mentioned I'd seen your, you know, like in passing around, and I think I saw you at Gen Con. You were at the Werecabbage party that Lou Agresta.
The werewolf and and the
right.
gaming. Mm-hmm.
So we were there hanging out.
I love that.
That's a good party. And Lou's a great guy. Him and Ron are both awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I know you did the Iron GM. You were one of the dice. What do they call that? Dice.
Dice Girls?
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. But when Roan asked me if I would run around and throw giant at people and say bonsai, I was like, hell yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
If you've never seen Iron GM, it's pretty cool. Mike and I happen to know the guy who won. He's a buddy of ours. He won this last year. Christopher. Now it's Pierce. Pierce.
Yeah.
He won, and he's the first time anybody's ever won with a perfect score.
Wow.
Yes.
That must have been some game. What did he run? Did he run a Pathfinder?
I think he did. I think he ran the standard.
Oh, yeah.
He's a unbelievable game master. So he goes to TotalCon every year. He lives up in the near the Boston area, the north New England area. And we go. Mike and I go to TotalCon. Go to TotalCon every year. And you know, I met him before, and I saw him at another convention, and he was running every slot at this convention. So there's this convention called OGC, and he had decided to run every single slot. And I'm like, you're not human, man. How can you do that?
That is killer.
right? Because they run their slots 24 hours. And he said, the only way I'll sleep is if people don't show up for my slot. I was like, you're fucking insane, dude.
Like, a normal gaming session, you feel so brain dead afterwards from all the stimulation, the imagination, and everything going on. I can't imagine. And I'm running a game.
Right, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So he did. There were a couple people who canceled out, so he actually got to sleep a little bit. So anyway, I contacted him. I was like, Chris, man, we got to do something collaborative. I want to do this. I want to run an event. I want to run something crazy. I want to do something that's insane. So he's like, oh, I'm in. I'm your man. You said insane.
He is.
So what we did is I got 3 game masters together, and we ran an adventure that was intertwined through time from 3 genres using 3 separate systems, and then they all came together at one point. And he was one of my game masters, and he was really awesome. And then he did the Iron Gym, and he won there. He won the regional, and then he went on to win the whole thing, the whole shebang, and got a perfect score. I couldn't believe it.
He won because of me, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. Mike, what'd you do? Was it a chest bump, fist bump? What was it? What'd you guys do?
Chest bump, full body
chest
bump.
And Mike took credit for his
win.
I psyched him up. I said,
I thought it was gonna be something like he won because you didn't participate. See? And
well, there's that too.
No, he won without my cheating. So
you actually didn't participate, so I think she might be onto something there.
See, I didn't participate either. Oh,
I would have voted. High for him, but you can't have friends. The DM's not supposed to know anyone who he's DMing for. So
which could be great and horrible at the same time.
Me and Chris are bros, so Sorry.
Yeah, he's a good guy. All right, so give us just a real quick rundown. What was Project London, and how did that come about? How did you get involved in that?
Project London was amazing. For those who haven't seen it, it's a full-length feature film with over 770 special effects, and we had over 220 worldwide volunteers. It started out with, for my part of the story, is I answered a casting call on Craigslist, of all things. And who would take that now? This was back in 2006, 2007, so way in the olden days.
Okay.
Before Kickstarter, before YouTube was just kind of emerging as a thing. But I didn't originally audition because I had a conflict during filming it, which was actually Gen Con, and I would be at Gen Con promoting Gamers Dorkness Rising.
Okay.
But after they held their auditions, I emailed the producer, and I'm like, hey, if you didn't find your girl, I'd love to come back during callbacks. And he's like, actually, we have it, and come on in, audition, and we'll see if we can work around your schedule. And I landed the part of Zing Zing Fix, and they worked around my schedule. They filmed the stuff that I wasn't in while I was at Gen Con, and came back, finished up. And then it was, 5 or 6 years of post-production, because it's all special effects, and it was all done with an open source software called Blender. And they had people coming in, going, and working on sections, leaving, coming back, that sort of thing. And it took us a ton of time to finish the film because it was all volunteer. And right when it was ready to burn to Blu-ray and DVD, Kickstarter was a thing, and we raised enough money to get our masters burnt, and we went from there. But amazing film. Seeing it for the first time with the cast and crew was like a family reunion at that point. Right. And really proud of it. I love sci-fi. I always say I want to run around a movie with a big gun and giant fighting robots, and I got to do it. Yeah, that one's really close to my heart.
Well, Jen, can you give us an idea about what Project London is about? Can you give us a synopsis?
Oh, sure. I love that. It takes place in a parallel present day, and where the Nillardians, who are aliens, have come to Earth because their homeworld was destroyed, and in order to pay rent here, they offer their tech, and so we eventually form this co-government between them and us, and then there's this whole, so there's all of that and that kind of establishment, and then there's a bit of a the London Underground is a movement rebelling against Joint Command, the joint government, and the secrets that they're hiding about why they really came to Earth.
Okay. So then there's what is it? Then craziness ensues.
Craziness ensues. I have blue hair. That's all anyone needs to know.
Right. Cool.
All right.
And people, that's like, is that something you can watch on YouTube, or is that something you have to buy? Can you get on Netflix? Like, how would you?
I think ProjectLondonMovie.com is their official site. I know they have a page on Facebook as well, or people can hunt me down and I can find a link, but I believe you can get a digital download. You can get the Blu-ray or DVD online as well. And I know that Phil, our producer, he's not really, I don't know, he's an awesome guy. You can get the DVD cheaper than you thought you could, because,
That's cool. Well, you know what? Well, I'll hunt it down. I'll put a link in the notes down here.
Perfect.
So if you're watching this later, it'll be in the notes down below. So then, so you mentioned Dorkness Rising.
Yes.
Was that your start, like in sort of like acting?
It kind of was, and I can owe that to Dad Gentleman as well, just because Matt Vansel and I met. He's their main writer. Awesome guy. We met in a writers group at Wizards of the Coast when we both worked there, and he was like, "Hey, come down to PLU. I'm premiering a movie I did. It's called Demon Hunters 2. You don't have to see Demon Hunters 1, but Demon Hunters 2." And I did, and it was a college-made film, but it was so funny. And after that, I was like, I gotta get involved with you guys. I gotta work with you guys. And I started doing location scouting and costuming and hair and makeup and things like that. And when we filmed the original Gamers together, I did a lot of pre-production work on that. And then when Dorkness Rising was auditioning, I auditioned for that role, and they gave it to me.
Cool. Yeah. And you know what? I've seen that you can watch on YouTube. That I know you can watch on YouTube.
Yes.
I got through the first 4 episodes, and it's a college film, and it's a little cheesy, but it's actually pretty good. You know, what I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. Because I'd heard about it in passing. Of course, you can't be a gamer and not hear of it. And have an internet connection. So I saw a couple episodes of it, and it was actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to watch the rest of it. From what I get, the premise so far from what I've seen is it's basically like a movie going on while the players are playing. So the movie is a representation of what the characters are doing from the players.
Yeah, you've got your gamers at the game table, and then they cut to the fantasy world in the actual gameplay from there.
And these gamers are like, I don't know, they're just not right. They're
a pretty normal group of gamers. Like that's one of the things that I've always enjoyed about these films. Is like I'm watching, I'm like, oh, we did that once.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna steal the guy's pants, and the DM's like, are you kidding me? And so it's great because you get to see sort of like the character world of these poor characters who are being controlled by these players who are not, maybe not taking the role-playing aspect of it as seriously as they should. Or like just wanting to run around and do crazy shit.
Or the guy who doesn't come to the game session, so they're playing for him, so they always forget he's there, so he's just standing in the corner. Like, where's Mark? He's like, oh yeah, he's over there.
Oh god! So when people don't show up to our group, their character carries everything and does all the shit work.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like who's on guard duty? Oh, Corey, he's not here. He's gonna do guard duty all night.
Someone's got to carry all that rope. It's not humanly possible to do it yourself and fight.
Right, and the 10-foot pole and.
Yeah, all those copper pieces to chuck at everything that you might think is a mimic, or with weird cloak things. Yeah.
Every broken sword you found on the road along the way there.
Yeah.
How do those videos differ from your Gamer Chick project?
Well, Gamer Chick is Sarah Moore's project, and I am guest starring in 2 episodes of hers that aren't up yet.
Okay.
But yeah, she'd be better to speak to it than I am, but
well, you were on the Kickstarter, so I thought maybe that was more.
Wow, you did internet stalk me.
I did. Yeah, I feel a
You're
little
like,
ashamed.
and I downloaded photos. Like, okay, you want to share those?
All right, I'm gonna screen share. No.
Yeah, we make sure we research our guests so that we have stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I play a character, and she does a similar premise where they game at the table, and then they switch to the fantasy world, and I get to play an evil fantasy character in her realm, and I get to lick her face.
Nice.
I did see that. I caught that one.
Mike, isn't there a snapshot of that? Never mind. Anyway.
No.
So,
No.
It's my screensaver. No.
But yeah, thanks for giving people ideas.
No, they don't need it.
Licking
They really
faces has been around for a long time, Jen.
You're right.
not the
Yeah, I can't even
If
claim
it worked
I'm
for
the patent.
SpongeBob, it'll work for other things.
first. There you go.
SpongeBob is awesome.
Yes. So then, you're doing Chop Socky Boom. Are you still doing that this season? Like I know they're getting ready to go into a new season, I think.
We just released 4 new episodes.
Okay.
And so technically we just finished season 1, but it was like a 4-block episode, 4-block, you get it, and then another 4. And now, so since there was some space in between, it seems like it was 2 seasons. But if we start filming again, it would be season 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is they're trying to make a movie, right?
No.
No, it's.
If they are, they haven't told me. How awkward.
Oh no! I mean, the show is the show about a movie producer, right?
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, now I follow you.
Okay.
The show follows a series of misfit actors who are in a web series called Final Zodiac Warrior, which is based on a video game.
Okay.
So it's very Inception.
So meta.
I know, it folds into itself. And if you watch it backwards, it's an entirely different show.
Oh.
Now, and in the show, to create more confusion, I play a gamer girl named Paige, who is an actress on Final Zodiac Warrior. So, yes.
Just my nose bleeds. Just...
I right. Like scanners.
Bring
But
out
they
the
let
watermelon
me-
and dog meat.
Yeah, but they let me eat a whole bunch of snack food on the show. So they like pay me in like Cheetos. They're like, "Can you stuff your face with more Cheetos or Red Vines or?" Yeah. So by the end of filming, I'm like sick of Cheetos or mashed potatoes or whatever. But it's a fun one. I really love those guys. Darlene Sellers and Heath Ward do that show, and I always look forward. The whole cast. She handpicked all these funny, hilarious improv people, great actors, and they're just so fun to work with.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Sounds like you like your job.
Yeah, I highly recommend my job.
What is a typical day like for you? Like, what did you do? You got up this morning, and what did Jen Page do this morning?
Well, I have a day job too, but yeah, come on. I'm like surprised when people like have heard of me or want me to interview on their show. I'm like, wow, I've got this sweet life of people know who I am to the point where I feel the satisfaction with I can share things with friends and audiences and fans and everything, but I still have that anonymity that
Right.
you know.
Yes.
But,
I'd like to be there. Nobody knows who I am.
Right?
With time, Mike, with time.
But I mean, every once in a while, I catch myself like, outside observing, like, wow, my life is really weird. Because like, just like looking around my room, I've got like a clay dragon over there that I'm working on, and a mermaid tail rolled up in my closet, and I got like dragon feet over here. And what was the other weird thing? Oh, the Tesla book, and the Carrie Elways As You Wish book, and my Watership Down.
All right, go grab something. We want to see it. We want to see something.
What?
I want to see the mermaid tail.
No, that's all rolled up in my closet.
A big thing to grab.
Yeah.
It sounds.
Let me go.
It sounds like Allegra's room. Because like sometimes when she comes on, there'll be this.
I'll go
mannequin-
grab it if you want me to. But
No, you don't need to.
there's like a dragon claw over here. Let me get it. Okay. See, like
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
God! It's like this
Nice.
embodied little.
Oh,
I know.
Just looks like my foot. Did you get a mold of my foot?
Oh, God.
Ah.
What's wrong?
Mike, is there something you're not telling us?
There's no claws on it yet, but yeah, because I'm
Little
sculpting
dragon
this.
nub fingers.
That's
I'm sculpting this dragon. I've got 30 projects going on at one time. They're all like in various states of finished or not finished.
Oh, you're a creative normal.
Right.
Yeah,
You sound,
Yeah.
you sound about like me.
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah,
I'm developing 2 other podcasts on the side. You know, with
perfect.
it's too much. They're killing me. I gotta stop. I put a thing on my my Facebook. I was like, I'm all booked up till 2016. Don't ask me for anything.
Already.
If you want something, ask me now. We'll get to it in January of next year.
Pete, 2015 is
Yeah.
the year of the book too, isn't it?
Yeah. That's part of the project. So
the book?
I'm
Writing a
there's-
book.
No, it's actually a role playing game that I've been working on forever and ever and ever. And this year I was like, I'm finishing it. I'm finishing.
Oh, you're
it.
going to finish the game, and then
Yeah.
what is it? 2016 is the book.
2016 to be the book. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
And I'm thinking maybe if I can squeeze it in, NaNoWriMo for the book.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know. It's
Ambitious.
a fucking pipe dream. I don't know. Because I got
Just-
this, you know. I mean, this
Just keep
takes up.
swimming. Just keep swimming.
This takes up a
Yeah,
lot of time.
exactly.
Do you know Jason?
I'm one of
Elliott?
those people that, like,
Jen?
every year NaNoWriMo goes on, I'm like, this is the year. This is the year I
year.
finish my novel. I'm going to
Mhm.
do it. And then, like, 3 days in, I'm like,
Right.
While you're cutting that piece of leather for that costume you promised somebody.
Right.
Like, I can't write and sew leather at the same
like, typing
Yeah.
with one hand and, like, hammering the leather with the other hand.
Yeah.
Because
Like my
Painting
dragon.
with the foot.
Right. It's like my dragon. I actually started sculpting it because I wanted it as a costuming piece, kind of like a Dany cosplay for Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Oh.
Mhm.
And like I wanted it done and the photo shoot shot and like posted by the season finale of the last season, and like that dragon still isn't finished. I'm a horrible mother of dragons.
it's tough to be timely with costumes.
The feet aren't even attached yet.
It's like something out of the Alien
Your
Resurrection.
footless babies.
Yeah, my footless baby.
How do they get around? They
Okay.
just slither around.
Well, they fly.
That kind of takes us.
How can they fly though? Because they can't get off the ground. They've got no feet. Like they
They
can't.
slither?
fall.
The wings are just wire work
Oh.
at this point too. So
See, so they definitely can't fly.
Mhm.
Poor dragons.
It's tough. It's tough.
So, but that tailors in nicely to what you really wanted to talk about, and it's interesting, your fairy tale photo shoots. So,
Oh yeah.
so what's the fairy tale like? I have a hold on, I'm gonna put this up real
Uh-oh.
quick. It's a
What I
picture-
wrote? You're gonna use my words against me?
No,
Oh wait.
no. It's a picture of you in steampunk
Using your pictures
Ariel.
against you.
So is that one of your princesses?
Wait. I didn't hear the last part
I'm
of
sorry.
your
You're doing steampunk Ariel. Looks like.
Ooh, yeah, well, that's like one of the things. I'm working on a steampunk Rapunzel costume from
Okay.
Tangled, and yeah,
Aw.
I have the steampunk Ariel. I also have a Snow White, a Gothic Snow White that I'm working on, as well as Lady Amalthea from the Last Unicorn.
Right.
Holy
Oh,
one.
that would be so perfect for you.
So those are just a few, and that's not even getting to like I want to do a whole photo series on mermaids, and I've been talking about that forever. And the problem is like I want to build my own tails, and so I've got a prototype done, and it's shootable. I'm planning on shooting my first shoot in January, but it's a whole series, and I plan on having original short stories with okay, I can't talk. With each concept.
Oh, it's like the
Underwater.
Jen Page American Doll.
Yeah. Yes.
They each
So-
come with a
What is
story.
your mermaid tail made out of?
It's a latex silicone mix. And there's, I'm not going to get into detail. I'm like, oh, it's not swimmable because this one's not going to be in the water. But yeah, I'm going to make some swimmable tails too. But this one is all white. and for that theme shoot, and there's a whole story behind it and everything. But I won't give anything away.
Oh, come on, a little bit.
I said too much.
Allegra, I wonder if they're any harder than those the Twi'lek tentacles that you tried to make.
Oh,
man.
mermaid tails are like, they're even bigger and more complicated, and then there's so much other stuff you have to think about, because those encase like your whole lower body, so it's gotta be like form fitted. I've been looking at some tutorials about making them, because I would really like to make one. I saw this idea for like an orca style mermaid that was like all black and white, and it looked super cool, and I was like, yeah, so then I went and priced a mermaid tail, and I was like, no!
It's super expensive and
They're
time-consuming.
super expensive, so I was like, well, I'll make my own. Turns out that's also pretty expensive and time-consuming.
Well, and it takes up a lot of space, too, because it's not exactly a small project. And with winter and it raining all the time here in Seattle, it's hard to get it done. But, yeah, I plan on building a few and then just repainting them.
That's what I do with my head. That's what I do with my Star Wars headdress. I repaint it the night before the show.
Right, exactly.
Is that because the paint flakes off, or you just want to change the look, or?
Yeah, I have different color schemes and different ideas that I want to do, and I just can't make a new one for every shoot. So, like, that's why I went with the white one, because for the first shoot I'm doing, which probably isn't going to be the first photo people are going to see, but opportunity is lining up for me to use a studio, and I really need that space. And since that tail is done and that studio is available, I'm totally going to do it. I'm friends with Peter Atkinson, the owner of Gen Con, and he just filmed a short film, and he rented a whole warehouse for it. I'm like, hey, is that warehouse still free? Can I, like, come in and be a mermaid? Like, these are the questions I ask my friends. I'm like, I'm going to be a mermaid. So,
well,
yeah, it's going to happen.
Allegra, I had a question about, so talking about sets and stuff like that. You just did one with milk, like a milk
Did you do a milk splash thing?
Well, we filled up a big old pool, and I, like, rolled around in it, and I was like, oh, look at me, it's so elegant.
Was it really milk?
No, it was...
I was going to say, because that could get foul really quick.
How does that work?
And expensive. It was like 75 gallons of liquid.
Oh.
Whoa.
We ended up taking like a little bit of white tempera paint and mixing it in really well, and it gave the appearance of milk. And then like it washes right out, and it's not harmful to you or anything. So.
Okay.
I thought for sure you were going to say it was Elmer's glue.
Oh, that does not wash
see
out
all
quick.
this hair? You see all this hair? I'd be like Pete. I'd just be like.
It'd be a terrible time.
Hair
to,
gel, Elmer's glue.
Well, they did the punk rockers. That's how they got those big mohawks.
Yeah, and egg whites and.
Yeah.
It'd be a terrible time to figure out you're allergic to something, huh?
You're just like, oh, I'm covered in.
I'm covered in burning.
Peanut milk.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, almond milk.
Yeah, right.
So, so mermaids, you have a special affinity
I
for.
only roll around in soy-based products.
Oh, non-GMO, of course.
I'm a vegan cosplayer.
Right. Oh God, I'm not making fun of vegans. I'm not.
No, I'm not either. No.
Okay, moving on.
I wouldn't do that.
I would.
Imagine the difficulty, though. You're like, oh, let me use this Elmer's. Nope. Let me use this leather. Nope.
Yeah. And then what the container that it's in? I don't know. How did they just not implode under the pressure of all the details?
Yeah, I don't know.
John Panette made a lot of jokes about vegans. I sincerely think you should look them up. They're amazing.
Okay.
So another thing you have on your list here is script writing. You said you want to fine-tune some scripts that you've been working on. Any?
I
can talk about?
Sure. Secretly in code. I know. I think the typical person thinks that an actor has this acting bug, and you just will jump at any project that comes your way because the love of acting. But I have a lot of different interests, obviously, and I've gotten incredibly picky over what I will be in and whatnot, and I don't have the time to. And it's hard. It's hard to find the opportunity for sci-fi and fantasy projects. Like I'm in Seattle. I'm not in LA. I'm not in Vancouver. And so the opportunity doesn't come along very often where you fall in love with a script and you want, that fits with what you love to do and you do it. So I've always loved writing. Like I said, that's how I met Matt Vancil back in '99. And just with all the acting that I've done, just ideas have popped in my head for projects I would love to be in. And I write as an actor, and just most of the stuff I'm writing, it's either fantasy or sci-fi based, and I just look forward to actually doing it. I don't know have you seen the Elf Slayer trailer?
I've seen pictures for it, but I haven't actually watched it yet.
Like, that is a trailer that we filmed with as a spoof for Geek Seekers, which was a show that I wrote and created with Monty Cook, and it kind of became this thing that I'm constantly thinking of Elf Slayer jokes. It's a ridiculous, over-the-top fantasy epic about elf who slays, and we call it Elf Slayer, the Ballad of the Slaying Elf Saga. And it's just going to be, she punches people with unicorns. It's just crazy over-the-topness. So,
I'm throw my unicorn at you.
Right.
So just to be clear, it's an elf that slays things, not someone who's slaying elves.
Right.
Okay.
Which, that kind of ridiculous ambiguity is perfect, for the genre.
Right.
And of course she's running around like a black bikini,
Yeah!
And everyone, every once in a while someone will see the trailer and go, that's really unrealistic. And it's like, exactly!
Yes, right.
Exactly.
You get it!
Yeah.
Welcome to female fantasy armor!
Right. So it's all gonna, crazy.
So we got a guy in the chat room, in Garo, and he says, Jen, knowing you're a mermaid fan and Last Unicorn fan, which is your favorite?
Oh,
He said putting you on the spot.
But one is a movie and the other is are unicorns my favorite or are mermaids my favorite? Is that what they're saying?
That's not what he said, but that's what we're going to take it as.
Would I rather be a unicorn or a mermaid?
There you go, perfect.
I can't be both. I can't be like a hippocampus. Yeah.
A narwhal mermaid.
Mm.
No, yeah, but
the top half
more
instead of the bottom
attractive.
half, right?
But the bottom of I would have to say mermaids, but Last Unicorn is amazing. They're touring that movie around right now. Peter S. Beagle, the author, and his publicist are touring that movie around the U.S., and I helped spread the word over Facebook when tour dates were and stuff like that. And so when they came to Seattle, his publicist gave me a print that they make of the book that it's like an image of a unicorn with all of the text makes up the image of the unicorn. It's amazing, and Peter signed it, and it's framed in my dining room, and it's just like, wow.
That's cool.
It's amazing that you can grow up with something and then grow up loving it so much that it affects your life like that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I think, and Roan's really into that too, right? Because I've seen him post a bunch of stuff about Last Unicorn.
Yeah, he does work for them as well, with their announcements and everything.
It's his birthday, by the way. Hey, so Roan, if you're watching this, happy birthday. I think it's either today or yesterday. I don't know. It was on Facebook, but So
no,
if you watch this
I haven't. I haven't been on Facebook lately, so I'm so out of touch. I'm one of those people that was like, I really love people's stories, and I get sucked in reading everything.
Yeah.
And then I gotta walk away because Facebook is insane.
Yeah, I get stuck with those. It gets me all the time, and I gotta stop doing it because it's like, I'm giving into this clickbait. 13 things that you don't want to know about such and such. Yes, I do. I must know. And then I'm like, I got one again.
They just said that you don't want to know.
I know, right? I'm like, 13 horrible things that could happen to you. It has a number. I must check it.
You know what ones I hate? And you won't believe what happened next.
Right.
Oh,
you clicked
like,
on the
no.
third.
And it's never anything remarkable. In fact, it's exactly what I thought would happen,
It's always crap.
Yes. Can't believe
Yeah,
that.
no, those drive me nuts because a lot of times they'll actually post. Like I've seen some where they'll post something that's kind of neat, but it's always like, this person came to do this thing, and what they did next will blow you away. And I'm like, you've set my expectations too high now.
Right. I can't click it.
If
Sorry.
they don't turn to a dragon on stage, like I can't be that impressed. So.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
nuts. So I wished Roan a happy birthday. See, I was multitasking.
Yeah.
I was showing his pain. Happy birthday.
I'm reading
All right.
from the MythWits.
All right, Jen, I have a question for you.
Okay.
And that is, given your, as you would like to put it, your comfortable stardom at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your comfortable notability.
Mm-hmm.
What has that afforded you? Who has that afforded you to meet? That you were like, I thought I'd never be able to meet or work with this person.
Oh gosh. I think the best thing about starting to make a name for yourself is just the connections you can make and the opportunities, because opportunity leads to opportunity, and I'm always saying that I'm paving the way for future pavings.
Right.
And the more you do, the more you get to do. And to anyone out there who is like, how do you do these things? I mean, you can't wait for someone to tap you on the shoulder. You can't wait for someone to suggest to do something. No one ever told me to be a mermaid. I make myself a mermaid. You know what I mean?
I'm
a mermaid. Yeah. You too, Peter. You can be a mermaid.
It's
You can be a mermaid. And you can be a mermaid. Everyone's a mermaid.
But you can't wait for Jen Page to come around and tell you for you to be a mermaid.
No
You
one
gotta
dropped
just
the
do
tail
it.
on my front porch.
But I want to know who Jen Page has met, who she's thankful for having been able to meet, that maybe you thought before you started all this, oh, I'll never be able to meet them, or oh, I would love to meet them, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I actually got to.
I don't care. I blink on names, but honestly, like I said, I love people's stories so much. The amount of people I can talk to and reach, that to me, and then social media as a whole is something that was not around when I was little. So it's just amazing how you can meet people and affect each other's lives and work together and do great things, and that to me, yeah, it's really, really awesome.
You know what I found is that so from doing conventions a lot and you know, and then making contacts with other people in the industry, like I've worked with Mike Pondsmith and you know, become buddies with Tim Kask, and you know, just most of the people that I have met, I didn't know that I wanted to meet yet. Like I didn't know that it wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to meet this cool person, right? It was like I'm hanging out and I'm like, wow, I met this really cool person. Like, how cool is that? Like I would have never have known that I wanted to meet that person and hang out with them and like get along with them so well.
It blows my mind, the people that are my friends, you know, like being friends with Monty Cook. People, you know, are like, what's that like? It's like, I don't know, we're friends, you know, or
it's like he's a guy who makes stuff and you know, drinks beer on the weekend. Maybe he drinks beer, I don't know, but whatever. He's probably just like anybody else.
Yeah, like I'm a gamer. I love to game. I'm not a game designer, so for me to be able to actually meet game designers and work with them, like James Ernest is incredibly cool. You know, just if you think about it too much, it's like, no, you know, these are my friends. You know, so yeah, it's really, really cool.
So Brian, you sent a message out. Are you? No, we can't hear you. Okay, so Brian sent a message. Was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break the
no
fourth wall here, but there's actually a show recording. I
can't mime. I'm proud of that fact. I can't mime.
So if there's anything else you'd like to talk about, you know, we could do that. But if not, we could get on with the game because I know you.
I gotta go.
Did you get a chance to eat or anything like that? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good,
I did. Thank you so much. Yeah, I left where I was coming from early, and I was like, wait, will there be a bathroom break? I don't know. You know.
No, we don't generally have a bathroom break. I've been known to sit in my chair and squirm. So
That you said squirm.
okay.
So, but if you needed to go, take a break for
I'll just be like,
a
I gotta
moment,
go, and you hear footsteps like do 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 do.
just please do what Pete does not, which is like shut the door, turn your mic off.
Oh, I heard, yes. Oh, there
Tinkle,
was,
tinkle.
There was that time, yes. The bathroom's right next to my office, you see. So.
Well, like, are there any other conventions you guys go to that I need to check out? I'm going to be at RadCon in February, which is in the Tri-City area. I love that convention. It'll be like my 6th time. And, then there's Gen Con. I always meant to go to Dragon Con, but PAX...
Dragon Con is my favorite convention. Like,
but PAX
Hey,
is
what?
here, local, the same weekend. So it's like, do I want to fly to Georgia or do I want to stay here
true. And PAX is a
and
big,
not spend any money? You know.
Right, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand, like we do Balticon here, and Balticon is.
It's a different kind of convention. It's more of a not media. It's more of a literary
Yeah.
Oh.
theme kind of thing.
If you're an indie author, you want to come to Balticon. It's a very
Okay.
good convention to come to if you're an indie sci-fi author. So when you write your book, you're going to want to come out to Balticon. And it's not
I have one half finished.
it's not and it's not because it's like this crazy great con. Like you're not gonna come to Balticon and see like a ton of great costumes, or you're not gonna come and have like the greatest time you ever had, right? It's not gonna be like parties everywhere. But what it is there's all these like really awesome, amazing indie authors, and these are guys and gals who have written some amazing stuff. Scott Sigler goes every year. Mur Lafferty. I don't know if you know any of these names. If you read any of these indie, like the big podcasters, a real huge podcasting community too. So if you're a podcaster who podcasts their books, you gotta come to Balticon. It's just the networking, because you meet all these people, you get a lot of ideas, and they will tell you, like, if you're like, how do I do this thing with my podcast? They'll sit down with you for an hour and tell you how to do it, and it could save you weeks on like technical stuff. So that's really cool, and they also have a lot of scientists there. So I don't know if you're into science. I know you said that you have a hard time finishing nonfiction science books, but I have one for you. It's a fiction, but it's very scientifically oriented. So if you like science books, but you're having a hard time getting through them, The Martian. That book was phenomenal.
Oh, that was just on a best list that I read.
That book was amazing. And
Very
it's
good.
fiction, but the science in it is awesome.
Really solid.
Really
hard
solid.
science.
It got the Chris Hadfield seal of approval. The astronaut that sang Major, was it Major Tom? Yeah, I think it was Major
4,
Tom.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Was it Major Tom? I can't remember. Anyway, so he sang a David Bowie song. I think it was. Was that even Major Tom? Anyway, never mind.
Yeah. No, there's a couple.
Yeah.
There was
Peter
a couple of
Schilling,
space songs at that time.
So anyway, he said that he read the book and he was just like, yeah, the science in that was right on, and it was about an astronaut going to Mars. So I'm like, an astronaut just said the science about a book about an astronaut was on. I'm like, well, that's it. I'm in.
Cool.
Yeah. That's going to be made into a flick. I think next year it comes out.
Yeah, I think is Ridley Scott. Oh, there goes my beer. Is Ridley Scott
And-
still on that?
I'm not. I think so, because I know Matt Damon is the lead.
Really? Oh, I can
Really?
see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I read that Matt Damon. They're asking Matt Damon to play the lead. So that'll be interesting.
I hated Prometheus.
I hate
There,
it.
I said it.
I hate
It
it.
was so bad.
You're okay. You're in
I
good
never
company.
saw it.
Yeah, don't.
I was so looking forward to it. I love the alien films. It was great. And then I was like, ew.
Yeah, and I was like, Ridley Scott, the man is coming back to like do his thing.
Yeah. And it made no sense. It made no sense, and it was gross.
And now, after seeing that, the Blade Runner that I was slightly excited about, I am no longer excited about, because I don't want to
Same
see
with me.
probably one of my favorite films of all time get pissed on.
Yeah, he's lost our trust.
Yes. The only way I'll see that is if Phil Plait says it's a good movie. And then
But yeah, I've got Brian Greene's book, The Hidden Reality.
I've read that.
And like the
Jen,
reason I couldn't get
That's a hard. Are you kidding me? You get a pass on that. You do.
Oh no, it's not that I like get bored and wander off. The problem is like people start talking about alternate realities, and then my brain starts working like, what if?
Yep.
What if it's true that everything branches off of every decision? There's alternate realities for every possible scenario.
Right.
So what if, like, the human existence is you do your story and then you start over from the beginning, all through time, all over again, all 13 billion years, you know?
Right.
And then you're like, that's why you can't remember anything, but it's still the same because it's slightly different in this universe. You have green pants,
Right.
you know, and that's reincarnation, you know, that's karma that you've gone through. And so, like, I just start thinking about that crap.
And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm reading a book.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, Watership Down is good. I'm going to read that again. So I'm like, rabbits.
Right. No, I got it. Yep. Absolutely.
I get caught up in the what if our universe really is underneath someone else's fingernail, you know?
Right.
What if we were
And it
on the
could've-
back of a turtle, floating through
Yeah.
space?
Easy
all-
going, Ted.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
my density.
And the Cosmos series is so cool.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
I love physics and astrophysics and theoretical quantum physics, but I'm not very good at math. So the creative side of me is like, yeah, this is amazing, and then it's like, oh, and then there's math I can't understand.
Right. You're a big picture kind of person. The minutia is not your bag.
Yeah,
That.
yeah. If I could have some brain do the math for me,
Right.
we'd be a dynamic duo.
Well, that's like at my work. That's kind of what I do. I'm a project manager, and I have scientists and engineers working under me, and I understand the big concepts, and I don't have to do the stuff that I don't understand. And you know, the electricians bring me this box, and it does this thing. And if somebody asks me how it works, I'd say, well, when you open that lid up, there's a couple fairies in there, and they.
Exactly. You push this button, and
Yeah.
something happens.
Right, and
Exactly.
this fairy kicks that fairy in the nuts, and he waves his wand, and an electrical charge comes out. Boom! And it works. And when it stops working, it's because the one fairy hit the other one too many times. And he
That's
quit.
right.
And then you have to appease the fairy that's angry at you.
Right.
The fairies are sleeping. They're not on the little wheel that makes everything move.
Fairies, get back on your wheels. Yes, master. Yes, master.
But don't anger them.
Bad Dobby.
They will
Bad Dobby. Bad Dobby.
That's why you
You will-
smack the side of the contraption with your hand. Just wake up.
Yeah. And the next day, when you can't find your shoe because the fairy stole it, you know why.
Oh.
Who put the red hats in the box? All right, so
The fairies after midnight, and then they turn into gremlins. And
I'm really anxious to play this game, Mike.
Okay.
We got a new one. We got a new game, and Mike has gone all out and done a little bit of graphical stuff. So
yeah.
So if you are ready, we want to play. It's a new game. It's called Survey Says, and it's a lot like kind of like Family Feud in a way.
Sort of a Family Feud, but it's a little different. I'll have to explain that. But I guess what I'll do is I'll screen share first. The only problem is I have to run somewhere around here. Oh, no, it's right here. Hold on. I had to set up a new table and everything for this.
Mike,
tonight.
while you're doing this, Jen, why don't you tell us where we can find all your stuff? I got the links right here if you want me to read them.
Oh, no. People can interact with me and hear about all I'm doing on Facebook. It's facebook.com/thejenpage. I'm not on there a lot, but I'm on there enough. And whenever I have something interesting to say, I'll say it. And when I don't, I'll shut up.
Okay. You have a Twitter account, but do you tweet?
I just have my Facebook linked to my Twitter. It's very rare for me to just tweet.
Yeah, I'm not. I want to get into it. I really do. They say that it's a
The way to
thing,
go.
right? And I just haven't gone.
If we both heard it, it must be true.
I think I heard
You
it on
want to
the
do the
internet.
Twitter?
Yeah.
I think I heard it on the internet.
Why?
All right, Mike, you ready?
Yes. I'm screen sharing right now.
Okay.
So.
There we go.
Yeah,
What
I
are
see
the
it.
Like a ceiling?
Shout out random things or
No, just
Yes.
okay. So
Hold on, I'm at game. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Game. Boink. There we go. All right, we're ready.
All right. So, and I didn't have time to prepare the music, much like you read. So, we'll just pretend mutually that that wasn't a problem. Yeah.
I love it.
So, but this is MythWits Survey Says version 2.0. With new clickable things happening when I click stuff. See? Welcome to the new and improved MythWits Survey Says. I am your host, Michael Cthulhu Kafis. Survey Says is simple. 100 people have been surveyed online and at various conferences around the world. Yes.
Conventions.
Did I say conventions, conferences, there's different con places around the world. And yes, total con, they're around the world. These survey questions
Conferences! You just have to say it with confidence.
That's right. Confidences. These survey questions are geeky in nature, and you must do your best to guess the most popular of answers to these survey questions. Watch this. Watch what happens when I click. Click. Each round. I know, right?
Talk about a scanner's moment.
Calm down, Brian. Calm down. It gets better. Wait. Okay, each round. Player order will be determined by a decahedral random number generator.
Ooh.
One of those things. And that player has the first attempt at guessing the survey answer. If your provided survey answer matches any of the top recorded survey answers, you will receive that total in points. The player with the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be crowned this week's Survey Says... Hold on, wait a minute. Overlord.
Yes!
So, click. In the event of a 2 or more way tie, a decahedral random number generator will determine the player order in the tiebreaker round.
I agree to these terms.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Let's do
Bring it.
You sure?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
You real sure?
I'm real
Gonna
sure.
tweet about it later.
At
Here
the Gen page?
we- Okay, so, first, Allegra, Brian, Jen, and Peter.
Okay.
Now, I am rolling for Allegra for the first round. Allegra gets a 3. 1, obviously, in the world of role-playing, 1 is better than 10. So Brian gets a 10. But don't worry, you didn't fumble. Jen gets a 4. And Peter gets a 7.
Oh.
So it will be this round, Allegra, Jen, Peter, and Brian. As you will see, having the first pick in the round is a little bit better. So I will ask you first, Allegra, name a sci-fi fantasy villain you identify with.
Now, don't forget, these are 100 people that are surveyed, so you're
Right.
trying to get what 100 out of the 100 people what they said, not what you would
Yes.
say.
Yeah, not what you would say, but we asked top 100, top 8 answers are on the board for 100 people. Name a sci-fi villain that you surveyed identify with. So, Allegra, what do you think they said?
Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's why going first counts.
Yeah.
But Jen, you get to go second, so
Okay.
name a sci-fi fantasy villain other than Darth Vader that you or they would identify with.
Okay, so superheroes count in sci-fi fantasy? They're not their own subgenre that are disqualified if you mention their names?
No, but I wouldn't say hero because these are villains. So.
Right, but superhero genre.
Yes, superhero counts, sure.
And then I'll go completely the opposite way and say something else. I just, let me see. How about...
For the record, a supervillain would
Yeah.
count as well. So.
I want my answer to be good. Let's see. Magneto from X-Men.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Magneto. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
And
Yeah.
Petra.
I'm
good
gonna
admit there.
say I'm gonna go Sauron.
I was gonna say that.
But, like, who identifies with Sauron, though?
But like I couldn't. Right. I'm not a giant eye, but.
These are people being asked at
Yeah.
a convention.
I
And,
know.
So you know
lastly,
there's some guy going, Sauron, I'm just like him. Yeah.
All
I'm
omnipresent.
exactly.
and lastly,
I'm like a fallen angel.
Right.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Since the obvious
Hello,
ones were
Todd.
taken, I'm surprised none of y'all took this. Thanos.
Ooh, good one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Especially with the Avengers
Hey,
coming
would I
up.
piss anybody off
Yeah,
if I said
yeah.
a sci-fi fantasy? If I said Satan, would that? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Right. No,
Whoa,
that's
getting on some
theological.
deep
Hey,
waters there.
If you told me Pete, I would accept it. Okay.
You
So-
said fiction. It's like, oh, you jerk. You jerk.
Show me Satan. No. Okay. So basically, we get out of the order. I have all your answers locked in, and then as we go down the order, we will see how many points each of you will get for this round. So, the top answer, and for somebody, I think they get it. Magneto.
Oh!
And
I'm
believe it or
either-
not,
I'm either geek or I'm psychic. Either works.
Right.
you're geekic.
Geeking.
And just so you guys know, 16. Do you know how many erroneous answers I get? And I'm not asking people at Balticon anymore. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of bizarre things that I got there were so many one-time answers. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we just appreciate that 16 people were like, the villain I most associate myself with is Mutant Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Lincoln.
Mutant
Shit
Hitler.
aside.
That's awesome.
That's
Okay.
kind of ironic, too, because of the whole Nazi thing. But,
So,
okay.
all right. So, Allegra, you said Darth Vader. Show
That's who
me
I identify with.
Vader
Oh.
for 14 points.
Nice.
And there are no wrong answers except for the ones that aren't up here.
Right.
Let's see. So the number 3 answer is Loki.
Oh!
Spelled it, you heretic.
Yes, I would have gone with Loki myself.
Loki.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Such a
misunderstood.
bad fangirl right
And
now.
Mike, nice
Yeah.
spelling on Loki.
I was gonna say, you heretic, you misspelled it.
Did I?
Yeah,
I was
it's with
just
the I.
going by what the internet spelled it as.
I swear to God, the internet does not spell
They
it.
meant
No.
Loke.
Loke, are you talking about Loke Ground Runner from the Thumb Wars parody?
Or maybe,
I'm talking
Wait a minute,
about the
hold on.
Joker.
or maybe Tone Loke.
I almost said Joker.
The funky gold Medina.
Shut up, Pete.
All right.
All right. And Khan from Star Trek.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was impressed with that one. For 8 people.
Right.
And Riddick. There you go.
Riddick.
Oh, he's
Riddick's
kind of
an
a villain.
anti-hero.
Yeah.
He's not a
Yeah.
villain.
He, how
I-
did you not
I'm-
go with Riddick?
Now he's more of an anti-hero, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
so
Yeah.
misunderstood, and I can see in the dark.
Right.
All right. So
I'm
I
the
have
last
to
of my
brood
race.
on all my
blah, blah, blah.
muscles.
Pete?
Yeah. Yeah, oh my muscles.
Pete, we're looking for Sauron up here,
Is he
and
even
we
on the
didn't
board?
get it there.
The master.
I know, right? The master.
The master, right?
He's a bad. He's a
No,
misunderstood.
you misspelled it, dude.
Oh my God! What the hell?
The Mather.
Master.
The
Don't make
master.
fun of my lip. I'll destroy you all.
Screw you all. Okay. And Q from Star Trek. So Brian and Peter did not
Totally a villain.
No.
Man, okay, some people have very loose definitions of villain.
Gosh, and I was wondering if superheroes universe counts, and people say Q. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, I don't
All right,
know.
Mike.
Listen,
Let's move us along.
Sorry,
Come on, man.
more people.
I just record the answers, okay?
But wait, let me go. Like 8 people. 8 people were like, I am on the inside a genetically engineered superhuman of astounding intelligence and strategic decision making.
Right.
That is kind of, yeah.
These are very telling. Everybody who responded.
All right, Mike. Let's move it along.
I am. All right, so Rolly for Allegra gets a 5 this round. Brian gets a 2. Jen gets a 2. That's a re-roll. That is now a 7. And Peter gets a
Donut.
9. Good for you, Pete.
I got
All right.
nothing. Dude, I
So-
didn't get, hey,
What?
I
What?
didn't get anything.
No, you and Brian are 0.
Yes, okay, I got you. Okay.
Jen is winning. Good
Yes.
for you, Jen.
Thank you.
There's little extra points in there if you don't mention any more of my spelling mistakes, okay? Here we go.
Yes, Master.
Nice.
It is Mather Loke.
Master.
That's our Luke.
Name a sci-fi fantasy movie with a shocking ending.
That's quite obvious. It's 2001 Space Odyssey.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. Get used to it, Fatso.
Okay, 2001. Space Odyssey. It's people! Oh, all right. Allegra, that would be you next.
Name a
Blade Runner?
sci-fi
Ah!
Movie with a shocking ending.
Ghostbusters.
There's sci-fi and then there's fantasy.
The Muppet movie.
The Muppet.
Which one?
Muppets Take Manhattan, definitely.
The Great Muppet Caper.
All right,
Oh,
Jen.
shit.
Oh, my turn?
Yes, it is.
What's that one? The Sixth Sense?
The Sixth Sense.
Nice.
That counts.
We
because
forgot Mr. Shamalaba Ding Dong.
Yeah, like literally anything he's made, really.
Right, right.
Payway.
Sci-fi fantasy movie. That's tough.
It's a pretty big genre.
Yeah, I know.
Anything that's not fiction, yeah, non-fiction.
A lot of times, like sci-fi
Twilight.
fantasy, they go right down the. Oh yeah, Twilight. Oh God. No.
It's a movie.
I know. I want to say Fight Club, but I don't think that falls in this category.
I bet you people said that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the hell? I'll go with Fight Club.
yeah, that's a good one.
I
I
can't
can't
believe I didn't go with Empire Strikes Back. Like, I'm really disappointed with myself right now.
Not as disappointed as I am with Brian with 2001.
It'd be like Space.
All right.
Empire Strikes Back. They fucking won? Yeah.
The Sixth Sense.
Damn.
Oh, Pete, always coming up from behind.
That's not me. I didn't say Sixth Sense.
That's Jen.
I thought you did.
No,
Jen.
that was Jen.
Our guest is kicking
Yeah,
asses.
always coming up from behind.
All right, the number
She
two
was the
answer.
lead.
The number two answer, which I don't think anyone locked in. 7.
That's
What's in the box?
perfect.
How was
Sci-fi
that
movie. I thought
How
of
is
that, but I didn't
sci-fi
pick it.
or fantasy?
Okay.
Well, I'm
whatever.
really glad it's
there's-
fantasy and not like supposed to be real. Because
Right.
Yeah.
It's a horror
All
film.
fiction. No, I don't know.
Well, so
That's
is
true.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
All right. Fight Club.
Yay, I'm on
What?
board.
What? You're on the board.
Dang.
You're on the board there, little buddy.
You did it.
I got some
You
points.
go.
Did it. Oh, sorry about that. Usual Suspect. And yes, Empire Strikes Back.
Why didn't I go with that one?
And Unbreakable at number 5. Brian, could 2001 possibly ever be?
One person says it.
No mather.
No matter. 3.
3?
Fuck was 3?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh right.
It was a
No,
thing.
4
back then.
people saw that movie.
I love how no one. What was no one shocked about the man who turned into a space baby after seeing the monolith? Come on.
Yeah. We just thought
It's
it was a
cool, Rick.
metaphor. We weren't shocked. We were
Thank you.
confused.
All right. So you guys just think about that one here while I roll now for Allegra, who gets to go. She gets a 1.
Wow. That's an amazing.
Oh, you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna make that a roll off. Actually, Brian hasn't gone first yet, so he gets a 1. I'm bumping you to a 2, Allegra.
Man.
And Jen. Wow, we're like down in the low numbers here. Jen gets a 3, and Pete, you get a 9, but it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Just have like a little gif of Hitler hitting the desk. 9, 9, 9, 9.
I'm glad you said
Okay.
GIF. That's good that you said GIF. Because
Okay.
GIF is totally wrong.
So Brian, you get the first guess here. Say something like
And, yeah.
Name a
the
common
baby
superhero.
from 2001.
Badger.
With the cape. With the
Hey,
cape.
Mike.
Yes.
Kiss my ring.
Oh, so you're going with Green Lantern?
Not common enough.
Yeah, you gotta go with super common.
Name a common superhero.
Batman.
I was gonna say there's 3 that are gonna be big,
There's
big, big.
3 for
Right,
Christ's
right.
sakes, people. still. Actually, no more. There's more, but still. Batman.
Allegra, you're next.
Fine. Superman.
Right.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Superman. And Jen?
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Nice choice.
I know. Pops in your head. You gotta say it.
And Peter.
Batman. Let's see. Batman, Superman, Wolverine.
Doesn't that make you just angry?
Wonder Woman.
No, I'm not gonna say Wonder Woman. I know that. I mean, she is.
I felt like I betrayed
Great
the
superhero.
female superheroes, but not saying Wonder Woman.
You are
Hey.
playing to win.
You're in to win it.
I'm trying to win
I
Wonder
sold
Woman.
out immediately, okay?
I'm gonna say. You know what? I would have never said this 10 years ago. But Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
10 years ago, he was nobody.
No love for
Iron Man.
Spider-Man,
All
though.
right.
Spider-Man.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, that's right. Spider-Man. Damn it. Right. Oh,
Show
Spider-Man.
me Batman.
Batman.
26. Brian on the board. What? Get out of here.
Damn it. I should have said Spider-Man.
And
I like this game.
the number 2 answer, I think, is somebody has it. Nope, no one had
No.
Oh,
But rounding a respectable, I think it's a 12 or another. Oh, it was another 13.
Wolverine.
Is Wolverine?
Nice.
So
Yay, Wolverine.
that would be who said Wolverine. That would be Jen with another good 13 points. And who could be next?
Superman.
Superman.
Okay.
Superman.
I blame Man of Steel.
How the great have fallen. Superman.
I
is
know.
Way down there.
I mean, like, it's name a common superhero, and the first
Right.
thing they didn't think of was Superman.
I thought number 1 was going to be either Batman or Superman, or possibly a tie. Yeah.
but have you
I
seen
knew
the
it was
last
gonna
couple
be
Superman
Batman.
movies?
I was gonna say, have you seen Man of Steel? Hey!
Yeah. Points.
But you know what? I saw Man of Steel. I haven't seen the last 3 Spider-Man movies.
Right. Right.
Only watch number 2 with Dr. Octopus. That's the only one I recommend watching.
Even over the new one? The
Yep.
reboot?
The new
Don't get me
number
started.
1 was okay. I thought.
Yeah, with the lizard was okay. Don't get me started with the one that came out last year.
Oh, that was horrible.
Man, I really like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
I like
do.
Andrew Garfield.
And he's done. You know what he's done? Because he pissed off the dudes at Sony. He was invited. I was reading up this because I heard that he wasn't going to be Spider-Man anymore, and I had to
Because
look
the
it up. 'cause I was
emails
like-
were leaked.
I was
Yeah.
like, he's great as Spider-Man. What the fuck? And what?
Hey, how about we get back to the game?
Oh, sorry. It's good.
I liked Pete's story.
Fine math,
He pissed off the guy.
What did he do? How do you fuck up so bad?
They had like a big party that he was supposed to come to with all the executives and stuff because he was Spider-Man, and he just like blew him off. And like they're Sony's a Japanese company, the respect thing, and and then there was a couple other things that he did that were sort of disrespectful.
like bad-mouthing the production of the second movie.
Exactly right, and Japanese, their culture does not take well to that. So they cut him out. They like, you're done.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
No
right.
Christmas card then, huh?
Yeah.
No Christmas card.
All right.
right.
So
They
let's see.
sent him a Christmas card with a flattened spider in it.
Ooh.
Spider. Or a spider, what do you call it? One of those egg sacs, just getting ready to.
A crushed spider on a pink slip.
Why don't you guys just call out spider on a pig slip?
See, this is why I try to keep my private life private so I don't get this kind of shit in the mail.
What do you guys think? 6, 7, and 8. Why don't you call out some
I'm gonna
People who are
take a
bad at
stab and
cleanup.
say Captain America,
Could be. Yep.
Thor!
Thor.
the Hulk,
And
or
Captain
the
America,
Hulk.
Thor,
or the Hulk.
Hulk.
Wait a
Okay,
minute,
here we
hold
go.
on.
Captain America.
I'm gonna
Bam.
be a little upset if there's not one female. Oh, there we go. Good. All right.
There
I was gonna say there's not one fucking
Diana.
female on there.
And the Big Hurt.
Thor.
The big.
Sweet.
All right, moving on. That is 1, 2,
All
3,
of them.
and 4.
Please let me go first. Please let me go first. I can catch up.
All right, I'm rolling down. So rolling for Allegra first. Getting a 4. Brian gets a 7.
Ouch.
We
Not
need
so
like
lucky.
an
Seven.
auto-generator.
Jen with a 5. Oh, what do you think, Peter?
Hey, man.
Are you feeling lucky?
Oh, Peter with a 2.
Nice.
No!
Sweet.
Chance to catch up.
No!
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready.
100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers are on the board. Name an annoying sci-fi fantasy sidekick.
There's nobody else. There really isn't.
Yeah, I should have just said the one, right? But anyway.
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
No! I have nothing.
Okay.
I'm like looking around my room.
Allegra.
I know, right? Right.
And no, I am not an annoying sci-fi or fantasy sidekick. I'm a podcasting sidekick, and I'm annoying. But yes, what? Huh? What?
Robin?
Robin?
Robin's going.
There's
I'll
some
take
iterations
it.
that were annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some iterations of him that were kind of.
Right.
Wouldn't that be kind of screwed up, though? The most popular hero with the most annoying sidekick. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Stranger things have happened. Jen.
God, I'm like racking my brain.
Well, I wouldn't do that on a podcast. And plus, you got to come up with this answer.
Gleek. No. Wonder Dog.
Yeah, Scrappy Doo. Let's just go with Scrappy Doo.
Oh, that's good.
Excellent choice, madam.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Everyone
my
wants to
vote.
shoot that little dog out of the cannon.
Or worse. Brian.
All right. I highly doubt this is going to be on here. Alpha 5 from Power Rangers. The little robot that says, ay, 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 ay.
Yeah.
Richard Horvitz.
Okay.
You know-
Show me Jar Jar.
Bing! Yay! I'm at some points.
Peter with 26.
I'm actually surprised that number is as low as it is.
I know. Well, again,
Yeah.
I got like
I was expecting like 99 answers.
Right.
again,
Go home.
Balticon is not the best place for this. just saying. Okay. Show me the next answer on the board. Robin.
Whoa!
Yep.
I know. I knew.
We
Alright.
we can all
Points
thank
for
Burt
Jen.
Ward for that.
Cruel
Yes.
and unforgiving world for sidekicks.
Mm-hmm.
But not for the most annoying sidekick. Well, he's the second most annoying sidekick with the most best superhero.
Don't hurt yourself, Mike.
Donna Noble. Nobody thought about her.
Right?
I like Donna Noble.
Who is that?
People were wrong.
She's a companion.
Oh, yeah.
An annoying companion.
Donna Noble was the most important woman in the universe.
Yes.
That's
until she
the,
fell asleep.
What's the actress in Catherine Tate? That's the actress
Yes.
who plays,
Wait
right?
a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
I just can I take a break here, just real quick? I am so happy that Allegra got a new computer because she's actually staying online with us. Yay! Because she used to like get kicked out left and right. I think it was your computer just wasn't able to handle it.
And,
That's
and I built
awesome.
it myself too, so.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's why
Build the
we,
last one?
that's why we
Points.
recruited her.
All right. So we have now Jar Jar, Robin, Donna Noble. There's 2 more left. We have Scrappy Doo as an answer, and then Alpha 5.
Mm-hmm.
Show me Alpha 5? No.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I was thinking C-3PO, but most people actually enjoy him.
Right.
like him.
That's the
Right.
thing. I'm like, people enjoy the prissy, bumbling sidekick of C-3PO.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think they kind of wrote him like they wanted him to be annoying, but yeah.
I mean,
He's a classic.
he's the sidekick of a sidekick.
Yeah, right.
Sidekick.
So, Jen, you have placed every time so far.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am dying to know, as I'm sure you are, did you get something, did you get somewhere with Scrappy Doo? And did I spell it right?
Bing.
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's 2 O's, but that's
2 O's, muchacho.
Oh, shut up.
Crappy
Do
Doo.
it. Rhymes,
Scrappy
rhymes
Doo.
with poo.
Yep.
Rhymes with
Scrappy Doo
Scrappy Doo.
rhymes with poo.
No, I don't think it is 2 O's. I think it's 1 O. Do you see Scrappy Doo? He does, not
You think
doos.
Scrappy
You're
did
talking
it.
to a
Voice actor who knows a lot about animation. It's 2 O's.
Shut up.
Because it's Scooby Doo. Anyway, go.
Brian, I
We're
take
gonna do
points
it
away.
some way
Mike.
to check
Mike,
it
let's
out.
go. Roll it up.
All right, this is the last round.
Sweet.
Here is.
Ooh,
Yes.
This is going to be
Again,
a competition.
somebody is going to want to go first.
Yes.
Who is it? Is it Allegra? Not with 7.
Maybe.
That's an 8.
You never know.
And Brian with a 4.
That's all
Sorry, I'm using my finger spelling dice, and I'm like, what? What is that? 4. And Jen with a 7.
Oh, now I got
And
pink.
Peter with a 2.
So it's
What?
Pete, and Pete goes first. I go
Pete,
second.
Brian, Jen, and Allegra.
There's
All right.
2 of these right off the bat. There's 2 of them
Yeah,
right off the
I
bat.
know, right?
Right.
Right out the gate. And if I don't pick either one of those, I
I've
deserve,
got 3. But by the time it comes to 4.
Remember,
I
remember,
deserve to get kicked if
which
I don't.
one counts more?
Okay, I have 4 answers, so I'm good.
Which one counts more?
I'm going Enterprise. I'm going Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
All
Sweet.
right. You're taking the road most traveled.
Yes. That's how
Now,
you do
which Enterprise would that be? No, I'm just kidding.
it. Enterprise.
The D class.
That's the J that was from the future we saw for 3 seconds.
Right.
When you did the Picard maneuver at the end of the series.
All right, Brian, what are you going to follow up with?
The Millennium Falcon, of
There we
course.
go, of course.
The Millennium Falcon. You think that's number 1, do you?
There's the top 2 right there.
Right.
Interesting. That's good.
I've got 2 more answers, though.
Jen?
Now I got to pick. I'm going to say TARDIS.
Oh, yes.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Oh.
That is a spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
All
It goes
right.
in
For the
space.
operation.
I am just going to say that nobody has picked the top ship yet.
Oh, shit. I had another answer.
Allegra?
I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Serenity?
Ah!
Show me Serenity!
Yeah.
Nice. A lot of brown coat fans.
I know.
You can't take the sky from me.
There you go.
Well
and,
done.
And what do you guys think? You think it's going to be the Millennium Falcon or the Enterprise is going to take
Enterprise.
number 2?
Coming.
Because too many people might say metallic falcon.
A through J. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Covered your bases.
So Serenity beat Enterprise by 5 points. It's awesome. Damn.
Well, I mean, it's more modern, right?
You can't stop the signal, Pete.
Brown coats unite.
The Millennium Falcon at a ripe number 3.
Hey, you know our most popular show is the one where we interviewed the guy who did that Mark. I forget his last name right off the top of my head, but our Brown Coats Unite episode was our most popular one.
Cool.
Aw.
They're everywhere.
They are. It's such a fun show.
I fell in love with it. I even just watched it this past year for the first time. It was awesome. And
Yeah.
the Battlestar Galactica.
If Yamato's on there, I'm gonna fucking freak out.
What do you think, number 5? The TARDIS!
Yay!
That is 8.
To be fair, it doesn't look like a ship.
But it's big
Even
on
when
the
it
inside.
spins around, it's like, thought they got struck by lightning again.
Okay, so if Moya
Oh,
is
Macross,
on here,
okay.
I will die a little bit.
I knew you'd be happy that one made the list.
Yep.
And
Moya.
Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold.
Maya, it's a good
Moya!
one.
Moya would be good. Oh yeah, Moya.
there you go. There
That's
you
Mike
guys
and I's
go.
favorite, I think. Mike, would that be one of your favorites of all time?
I think so.
Yeah, the movie's almost out too.
What?
What?
What? No.
What?
Yeah, they're working on a Farscape movie. You know that, right?
Hey, I know.
What?
No, they are.
You sure it's not
But
on
they
the
wrapped
internet?
it all up.
We had this as a news item.
We did?
Long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Don't
it's
you
his
read your
son.
own news?
No, it's
Are you sure?
no, he's right. No, it's his son. It's not the original cast. It's Jaffe.
Oh, John. Oh.
Dargo.
But yeah, we're still getting a Farscape franchise film, so.
I'll watch it. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
All
Yeah.
right, Mike, who's the winner?
Hey, just keep. Oh, now you just want to know. No, you don't want to just.
So it,
keep
it
talking.
follows,
Keep talking
it
for a
follows Dargo's son?
Yeah, it follows Dargo's son, Jaffe.
He's kind of annoying.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but
I
he gets
thought
older.
maybe he'll grow
Crichton
up a
and
little
Aaron's
bit.
son would have had a
Maybe
child.
he gets better.
He might.
Yeah, because, if they're going to play it smart, they'll do what they're doing in episode 7 and set it. X amount of years later.
Yeah, because teenagers are annoying. It'll be good. I hope.
Yeah.
Hope springs eternal.
I actually am surprised the Heart of Gold didn't even make that list.
Oh, Heart of Gold. Well, again,
Yeah.
10 years ago it might have.
Probably.
It's kind of fallen.
You know, there was a movie
Actually,
out,
you know what's another ship that should be on this list? The Nostromo
Yeah? Nostromo?
from Aliens.
Oh.
But nobody
The
remembers the
Nostromo.
name of the ship.
That would have been a good
That's the
one.
problem.
Yeah. I was thinking,
An alien fan would know the name of the ship.
Oh, yes.
right, true.
The
I was
Nostromo,
thinking-
baby.
What is it, the Defiant? Is that the other Star Trek ship?
Yeah,
That's meant to-
worship.
Yeah,
Good one.
thought that was
That
better.
was horribly being beaten in First Contact.
Mhm.
It was designed to defeat the Borg and
Failed.
horribly,
Let me
I
get
might
off
add.
of this view
Okay.
here. All right, let me get off.
All
of
right. Hey, I'm back. Remember,
that.
you missed me.
Hi, Mike.
Okay. All right. So, there was a tie
What?
Wow.
for last place.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You bastard. Nobody cares about
He's so
those
bad,
losers.
Mike. He's so bad.
I know. So, with 33 points, Peter.
He's in last place.
With 33 points, Brian. Now,
Loser buddies. Yeah.
buddy. And that's so you guys are splitting third. In second place with a respectable 45 points, our girl Allegra. And who spanked the rest of you like little
Bitches.
bitches with 80 points.
God damn.
Damn.
Damn. I know my shit.
You do. That was awesome.
Oh,
Yay.
yay.
So
I'd
basically,
like to thank
like,
everyone.
if the three Mythwits had teamed up, we might have been able to take Jen.
Maybe.
30, 60. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe.
Dang.
And
So-
people still ask me if I'm a real geek or if I'm just doing it because that's the niche I fell into. I'm like, are you kidding me?
But
You're
no,
dying
she-
no more. You're good.
You have cred here
You've got credit.
Yay!
because you are
The survey says Overlord.
Nice.
Add on your resume.
Nice.
Gotta write that down. If I put it on cardboard with some glitter and some macaroni, it'll be official.
macaroni. I ain't got no. I gotta eat that macaroni.
I'm
Like
so
the
proud of
next
myself.
time you guest at a con, it needs to be in your bio, just like at the very end. Like,
Mhm.
also, survey says Overlord.
So,
Yeah.
so Jen, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But we do have a visitor coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Darth Blix. Darth Blix has come to give his predictions.
As you can see, my apprentice Darth Blix has made an appearance aboard this podcast.
You should hang out for a moment.
Okay.
We have business.
I can't miss this.
Oh,
So,
it looks like there's a transport that just landed outside my door. I'm gonna have to go see what's in that transport.
oh yes. So Darth Blix.
It's more beer.
Is a purveyor of the future. He's a seer, you see. And there are important questions that come from the galaxy, and only I can answer them. So, Mike is my conduit. He's received these questions, and I
Get
shall
it over with, Madonna.
I shall answer the questions before they are asked, to show my powers, to show my predictive, magical, future-seeing, all-knowing, all-seeing powers. I'm
Darth Blix.
making them wait. I'm delaying. All right. Are you ready? You have the questions ready?
Darth Blix, there's a transport, literally, that landed right outside. I live in Columbia, Maryland. I've never seen a rebel transport. It landed, and some, like, dude with a red face and horns, he just handed me these envelopes.
Yes, that's my assistant. Yes. Yes, he works for me. Yes.
His name was
Put him on the
Darth
payroll.
Balls.
What's that?
his name was Darth Balls, he said?
Oh, you're talking about Eric. He's a nice intern for the Sith.
He gets good health benefits. He's out of his mom's basement now.
No thanks to you. Well, okay. I don't know what the hell is in the envelopes. What am I supposed to do with these?
All right, I'm going to tell you the answers, and then you shall open the envelope and read the question.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
I guess. I mean, should I just... you'll know in any random order, right? I mean, there's nothing written on any of these. I'll pick one up and you'll know the answer.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
This is interesting.
The answer to the first envelope that you hold in your hand, Kathmandu.
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 Okay. Are these rebel stationary regulation envelopes here?
Yes.
All right, Kathmandu. What do you call lion-nose poop? Call lion-nose poop.
May a herd of tauntauns poop on your lawn.
I think they just did. Okay. All right. So we're moving on?
Yes.
Because I got a tauntaun I'd like to crawl inside right now.
Yes. It's warmer on the... And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Right.
All right. I have this here, hermetically sealed.
Nice.
What do we got here?
Let me use my dark powers.
Use your hatred, Darth Blix.
Give the dog a bone.
That's your answer?
Give the dog a bone, yes.
Give the dog a bone. All right. Give the dog a bone, and so I'm supposed to... This is a question.
Yes.
What is Shaggy's forbidden desire? What is Shaggy's forbidden desire?
Behold the power of Darth Blix.
That's,
Con tip number 21. Keep your eye out for someone special, your nose out for someone stinky. Number 3.
Oh, they're not numbered, so should I just pick any of them? Any of them?
One, the third one, yes.
Okay, all right. It's just...
The one that does not have a number on it.
Oh, okay, here we go. I'm really dying, or am I dead inside, to know what this is.
Ebola.
Oh boy.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Wow, you are timely,
Yes.
Darth Blix. It's
Yes.
like you read the news.
Maybe.
Clear across the galaxy.
Well, it comes to me in visions, you see.
Yes. Much like... Okay, Ebola. How does an Italian say he bowls?
Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola. Ebola.
It's such a dad joke.
Oh.
Make Kim Jong-un fuck up your winter movie draft.
Oh, God.
Okay, I can't do Palpatine with that one.
Please, Brian, you're the best part of this bit right now. We need something here.
All right, let's get to these
got
quickly then.
Let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Merkin.
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 You know, they weren't at where were we? They weren't there at the Dragon Con when we were discussing that. Yeah. Nevertheless, Merkin. What members of Mer family refer to each other as Merkin?
Come on, nothing.
What members of the Mer family refer to each other as?
I smell a rat,
Merkin.
and he's hanging out with the guinea pig, and they're both hiding from the snake in the grass.
It's because Merkins are hunting them.
All right. I foresee that there's only 2 more. Let's do this quickly. Cannibal. Cannibal. Yes, cannibal.
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 As in, like, eating people.
Cannibal.
You make it seem like it is a crime.
It's not so bad. It's a long point.
Well, I don't know. Cannibal. Something you can put in a can. Cannibal.
Cannibal.
Yes. I'm all wise, all knowing.
That's look, people. It's right here. I mean, I'm not making this shit up.
May you swallow the blue pill and wake up in Bill Cosby's basement sucking on a pudding pop.
Oh Lord.
Okay, now I gotta interject. That's Jello pudding pop.
You know, Palpatine brought you in this world. He'll take you out.
All right, last one.
I have one envelope, so there's no way you're gonna know this one.
People enjoy this bit. It may be going away. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Yes.
Are you sure?
Shake and bake. Yes, I'm positive.
All right. Darth Blix is never wrong. Shake and bake. The name of Michael J. Fox's new show on the Food Network.
Oh, you can't make fun of Michael J. Fox.
That was definitely even by my standards.
Listen, Darth Blix is evil. Evil,
Totally.
I say.
I fried Samuel Jackson and knocked him off a building, but even that's cold for me.
The journey of one step starts with tying your shoes. All right, Darth Blix has left the building.
Thank God. Pete, where have you been?
I don't know. Writing bad jokes, apparently. Writing terrible routines.
It's so bad, it's...
Hey,
good.
some of them hit, some of them don't. You know.
Yeah. Below the belt.
Apparently, none of these hit.
Yeah, they did. Below the belt for some people.
Something... Hey, they can all be put in a can. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes.
Hey,
They're all cannibal.
hey, maybe later we'll go and Ebola. All right, Jen, we've held you hostage long enough. So check out all of Jen Page's stuff, and she's going to be coming out with some new pictures. Are you going to put them in kind of like prints, or do you think you'll be putting together something you could sell, or?
It's definitely in the back of my mind that if I get enough content, that eventually I will do something with it. And I've got a little side project that I can shoot with each shoot, which sounds even funnier than like the serious stuff that I'm doing. Funny how that is.
Definitely funnier than Darth
so
Blix.
we'll see.
Okay, cool. Like a calendar, maybe, like a Jen Page mermaid calendar.
Hey, well there you go.
That might be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks
And,
for
you're a
having
wonderful
me.
guest,
You
and-
guys are hilarious.
Thank you. Well, up until the last few minutes.
Even Darth Blix? Really?
As we
Don't
tell,
listen to them. You're a beautiful snowflake.
as we tell all of our guests, if you ever have anything else you want to promote or anything else you're doing, you let us know, and you're always more than welcome to come back on.
Deal.
Okay? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, then. Well, we'll let you go, and we'll get on with Brian's news.
All right. Good night,
All right,
guys.
thank
Take
you.
care, Jen.
All right.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, so you guys didn't like the Darth Blix this time around, huh?
I like the Ebola one.
The Ebola.
That was
Pretty
good.
bad.
Yeah.
I really, I honestly, I thought the Catmandu was gonna be a killer.
Kathmandu. Well, that's Thundercats though. That's such a niche.
But come on, you all knew who that was,
Well, yeah, thanks to Robot Chicken.
right?
Shaggy's Forbidden Desire.
Oh, that one was terrible. I know. I thought Ebola was kind I was cracking up when I wrote them. Let's put it that way.
At least you're having fun.
Yeah, as long as you're happy, Pete, we're happy for you.
You know what we
Yeah.
could do?
What's that?
Well, I don't know. Like, because you're Darth Blix, though. It would be funny if each of them had an envelope. Like, it would be me, them, like, you email. Somehow we got to do this where you can email each one of them, but they don't read it. They print it out, fold it up, and don't read it, so that they all get to enjoy what I just had to enjoy.
You're spreading the love is what you're doing.
You guys should so enjoy what I had to enjoy.
Oh, but Mike, you did such a good job with it.
No,
can
like,
we really
you would-
take that from you, Brian? Can
you
we?
would so.
I don't think so. No.
No.
Well,
You
consider what we
guys
can
need.
do.
I'm sharing the merkin. I'm sharing it.
Let's share the We don't want you working.
Hey, me Merkin as Sue Merkin.
Oh,
All right, guys, I have to bounce also. I will have to catch up on the news after the show, but
all right. That's cool.
it was lovely being back.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, we missed you guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Next week, evolutionary biologist and a guy who knows a lot about. He's doing a lot of cancer research and stuff. It's a scientist, so we're gonna be a little more serious, but this will be fun. He's a funny dude. I think he's funny. He seems funny. So, well, I mean, like looking at his Facebook page and stuff like that, he seems like he's got a good sense of humor.
Oh yeah, Zach. Yeah, I think
Zach.
he's gonna be great.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be an awesome guest. So that'll
Sweet.
be next week. All right, see you later, Allegra.
Night, guys.
See you, Allegra.
And then there were three.
Then there were 3.
Hi, Brian.
All right.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, we give a shit. What's going on with the news?
Yes.
Okay, so as some of you might have seen in the MythWits crew on the Facebook post I did, Star Wars Episode 7 just announced some new cast members, and this movie just got way more badass. So J.J. Abrams recently discussed about some new actors that he hired, which are one of them being the lead role from the hit Indonesian movie The Raid.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is fucking awesome.
So, from what I've read, at least the main actor, Iko, oh god, this is a mouthful. Wise, it starts with a U, W-A-I-S, but Iko, man, he is amazing. The choreography in that movie, Raid and Raid 2, which I own on Blu-ray, phenomenal choreography, great fighting, and there's a good chance they might be wielding lightsabers.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So, God, this is gonna blow Duel of Fates from Phantom Menace out of the water.
Because those guys are like real fighters. Not to say anything against Ray Park. I mean, Ray Park's fucking.
Ray Park
shit,
is
man.
amazing,
Right.
but have you seen The Raid?
Yes, I have. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So good.
I haven't. I have no idea what you're talking about. But something just popped into my head. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to derail this, but how about a new weapon? Nunchuck. What do you call it? Light nunchucks.
Nunsabers?
Nah.
You
know what? You know what they need to do?
Think about
Actually,
it, Pete. Think about it.
No. What they need to do is there was this really good.
Am I the only one that found that funny?
What's that?
I'm trying to make it work in my head. That's
No,
what
it's
I'm
not.
trying-
It doesn't work. That's what's funny about it. You're like, ah!
Well, where would you grab it? You actually have to
Well,
grab.
that's the
saying.
joke. That's
the joke,
that's the
Brian.
Joke. He's saying, like, "Hey, Brain," like that's like saying, "I'd like to get some light nunchucks." You know what I'm saying? Like, but in all honesty, there are other Jedi. Like reading the books and the games and stuff like that, there are other Jedi orders out there that don't even use lightsabers, and they are fucking cool. There's like these ones that use these like disc blades, and they use their telekinesis.
Chakrams,
So they throw this like chakram, like what's her name, Xena had, right? And they use telekinesis to whip that motherfucker around a room, and it's like they got some really really cool stuff.
Well, here's the thing, man. The new Star Wars Rebel cartoon, Urza, the main character's lightsaber, is also a blaster.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
Why
like the way the handle is designed, it's designed like a classic rapier handguard, but there's a blaster. So when the blade's not out, lasers come out.
Oh, okay.
So
I was thinking kind of like how Dooku's was. It looked like.
No.
But okay.
Like it's like I call it the light cane because that's what that was.
Right.
Yeah.
This is my
But-
old man lightsaber. I wanna punch him.
Fun fact: do you guys know what Christopher Lee does on his spare time?
Oh yeah, I do. I do. It's a
Sings heavy metal
singer.
songs. Metal singer. Actually, recently came out with some new songs too. Look up Christopher Lee's heavy metal songs on YouTube.
That's fucking awesome. This dude is so badass, man.
Next, down the pipeline, Scarlett Johansson has officially signed with DreamWorks' Ghost in the Shell adaptation, and she will be playing the Major.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
It is.
I
Okay,
mean-
so I'm with that. I get it. She's a great actress. I mean, she'll do fine. She'll do great, right? But, you know, I'm kind of with some of the other internet people, like, why couldn't you cast an Asian person in that role? You know.
Let's be honest, just because it's an anime doesn't necessarily mean that most of the cast has to be Asian in a live-action adaptation.
No, I know, but the Major was. I mean...
Well, yeah. I understand that, but again, look who's making the movie. It's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
And besides, the check was fat. Remember, they offered her $10 million up front.
All right, so
to
hold
do
on.
this.
Let me think about this for a second. DreamWorks.
And it's DreamWorks produced, not like they hold the reins on everything.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're paying for the movie.
So it's not going to be like when Pixar did John Carter to Mars and fucked it all up.
I don't think. No, that's just. Yeah, you're right. But then again, they sank $300 million into that movie.
Yeah.
Not smart.
It had too much money. That was the problem. Yeah, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Well, you know, Ghost
So
in the Shell.
I got
love Ghost in the
one.
Shell.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. And I have one last piece of news, short and sweet. So New Year's Day, District 9 director Neil Blomkamp was on his Instagram posting up some very lovely concept art he's been doing. Unfortunately, this is a project that is probably never going to see the light of day. However, he did mention that the studio has not said no. What is this, you may ask?
What?
He's been working on a concept for what he would do in an Alien sequel.
Yeah.
As I read this article, I grabbed the biggest pillow I could find and screamed Prometheus into it until I passed out due to lack of oxygen. And I'm about to screen share, because here's the thing. These concept drawings are amazing because not only did he drew two main characters that would be in it, Hicks and Ripley, and not only did he draw them as they currently look now. So how would they look now if it was on the big screen?
Right.
So let me just screen share this bad boy.
It better be badass.
Check out Ripley in a space jockey slash xenomorph outfit, which is pretty neat.
She's like a Scorpius almost.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh, that kind of took away.
And we got some more concept art here, but here I like this one.
Oh,
Hicks.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yep, because remember he was all bandaged up, passed out at the end of Aliens,
Yeah.
and of course some interesting stuff because from what I've seen in the concept art, and they're sort of going off of, I believe it was Gibson's original screenplay for Alien 3, which is like not necessarily. Well, what's different is in Gibson's screenplay it was Hicks and Bishop. In this one it's Ripley and Hicks. Basically, Weyland-Yutani got a hold of one of the derelict ships from the space jockeys and brought it on.
Right.
So I got some more. Here's a better detail of the actual outfit, and of course the Weyland-Yutani facility. And I like this one right here.
Yeah,
Them
that's cool.
infiltrating Weyland-Yutani. You know Neil Blomkamp is a guy, great artist, great visionary, because he wanted to do a Halo movie. I mean, in all honesty, he's even said that Elysium was stuff he had left of what he was doing for a Halo concept movie. I mean, if you look at Elysium, it looks like it reminds you of Halo.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's a ringed city. Yeah. I mean, he's a great concept artist. I mean, I love the stuff, and of course, there's the derelict ship in the Weyland-Yutani facility, and of course, one of my favorites that he posted is the Queen. So that's pretty much all I have. It's a bit cut and dry today, but hey, tomorrow we get the Ant-Man trailer.
Oh, that's right.
We get it tomorrow with the premiere of Agent Carter.
So what is the Ant-Man? Mike, are you sharing Brian's?
Yeah, I've got news.
You got news? Should I click on you?
Yeah, click on me.
Click on you. Okay.
Yeah, I got news. Brian's updating his picture while he's podcasting.
Actually, I did that before we went live.
I did that a while ago, dude.
I'm sorry. I just fucking with you, man.
I know you are.
So I thought there was a trailer out for Ant-Man already the other day.
There was a teaser. It was an 8. Well, here's the thing. They did a publicity stunt where they call it the ant-sized teaser. They literally made the frame so small.
Oh, that's funny.
And then later on, they came out with one called the human-sized teaser, where it was the 18 seconds but blown up to appropriate resolution.
Right. So we get the real trailer
tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Tomorrow, I
Be on the
believe.
lookout, folks.
Keep a lookout for just look up your local listings for the Agent Carter series premiere, and we'll see the Ant-Man trailer. I'm actually looking forward to this.
I'm kind of excited about the Agent Carter because I saw the Agent Carter short.
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
Oh yeah, really good. But yeah, that's all I really have. I mean, all I can really say is half of my life this year is going to be dedicated to the cinema. I'm half. Where's Brian's cinema? Oh yeah. I mean, because look at the pipeline we got. We got especially in the summer. Mad Max comes out in May. Same with Avengers 2. Then we got then we got Jurassic World, Ant-Man.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
And then, of course, we got the new James Bond movie, Spectre, comes out in November, and then Star Wars to end 2015.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
So when is Jurassic Park slated to come out?
June 12th.
You know, it's funny, I'm not that excited about Jurassic Park. I mean, I never have been. It's like, not that I don't like the Jurassic Park movies. I'm just not...
You saw the trailer, right?
Yeah, I did. It looked good.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it, the reason I want to see this movie so much is because when I saw I don't know why my parents thought it was a good idea to take their 2-year-old son to see this, but I went to see Jurassic Park at the age of 2 in the cinema.
Nice.
93. That was actually my first movie I watched in the theater was Jurassic Park on the big screen.
Pete, you think what I'm thinking?
What's that?
This motherfucker was 2 in 93.
Yeah, I know. Stop.
Get over it. Anyway.
We were done. We were finished high school.
We could have been having him as a son and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Get over it.
That's all right. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
Come on, dude. When I shave, I look like I'm 12.
It is what
Why
it
do you
is.
think I keep this?
It is what it is, Mike. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it
He's
is.
gonna hate us because they ain't us.
All
Well,
right.
here's the
What's
thing.
that song?
Let me steer the train back. All right.
All right. Good.
The reason I want to see this movie is because ever since I saw it and then rewatched it as a kid and over again, I'm like, I want to see this park actually succeed.
Yeah.
That's the reason. That's why a lot of people want to see this. What would it be like if it actually succeeds? And of course it's going to fail. Of course, yeah. That's a given.
He's got drunk. He just got geek drunk. Of course it's gonna fail. Of course.
But you know,
listen, Pete. I mean, my son Ian. I guarantee you, you can drive the price of that movie. Just between you and I, you can drive the price of that movie up as much as you want. He will spend every fucking penny to own that movie.
Yes, I know he will. I know he'll. But luckily, that's what I love about this upcoming summer draft. There's so many options.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Not like this fucking pathetic winter draft we've had.
Speaking of which,
yes,
I'm gonna
I'll
share
bring it up
screen.
just now. Oh, you got it pulled up?
I got it pulled up.
Okay, good.
Let's do it real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why can't I?
I know I did abysmal.
Shit, Mike, you got to pull it up. My side screen's not coming up for some reason.
That's fine.
Fuck.
give me 1 sec.
That's weird.
Oh, you know what? Right before we do the draft, let me pull this up. But Pete,
yeah,
why don't you talk about anything you've been geeking out on, watching movies and stuff like that?
Oh my god, dude, I've been fucking
You've been so
moving and
busy.
stuff,
No,
so
maybe you haven't.
I haven't really had a whole lot to geek out on, but what did I? All right, so talking about Scarlett Johansson. All right, this is I saw this a couple weeks ago, a while ago. I showed it to Mike, and he was like, "What the fuck?" It's Scarlett Johansson's movie Under the Skin. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh yeah. She's that alien seductress. Yeah, that's an interesting movie.
It's weird. I mean, it's like,
weird.
It's very slow. So if you guys watch
It's
this,
oh my god, it's slow as cold molasses going down a tree branch.
so slow.
It's so slow. But the one thing,
Titties. What?
well, hey now, I'm trying to be a gentleman here. All right.
I'm not.
I know you're not. You guys are married, and I'm trying to be the gentleman here. All right.
Well, that's how it should be.
Anyways, how they made the movie was really interesting.
Yeah.
It's a real quick backstory. Basically, what they did is all of them got packed into that van, camera crew and all, with Scarlett Johansson driving, and those people in the movie are people they picked up off the street.
Really? So those weren't.
They said, "Hey, do you want to be in a movie?" Like basically, what happens is they would drive, and Scarlett would actually say, "Hey, do you need a ride?" Because these are like people that would be stuck on the side of the road, and the minute they said yes and get in the van, the director would come out and say, "Hey, look, we're doing this movie. You're gonna if you want to do this, just let you know you're gonna get naked."
Right.
You know, and what's funny is
See her naked.
what's fun,
You can see her naked.
but what's funny is the guy with the deformity.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
real, right?
Yes,
That
and
wasn't
he's
makeup.
Nope, and he's an actual actor.
Sweet.
That's what makes the movie a lot more interesting. Sometimes its backstory or origin makes a movie a lot more interesting.
But like.
Not really. Not for me. Not for this one.
It is extremely art house. It's very in.
Yes.
So like, I would suggest checking it out but don't like plan your evening around it or anything like that. Be ready to be like fast forwarding through the fucking thing if you get too bored. And the ending is interesting.
Yeah.
So I would say it would be neat. It's gonna be neat to watch, but like don't plan shit around it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And another weird one I saw, and this isn't a geek thing, it's just a movie thing, was Nymphomaniac. That was fucking rough, dude. That's something.
Oh yeah, I read the concept for that, and I'm like, no.
And apparently, the guy who did the filming, he said, whatever you see in it is real. It may not be that actress. He did some trick shots and stuff. It may not be that actor or that actress that you're seeing doing what you think they're doing, but whatever it is that you see that they're doing, they're doing. I mean, we're not seeing it work, so I can say this. There is a scene where the actress, the star of the movie, the actress herself doesn't have sex with two people, but it's a porn star.
A porn double.
It's a porn double, but they superimpose her like on the front end of it or something, because these two black guys have sex with her, and there is no question. There is absolute penetration. It's porn. It's not suggested. It's not hidden in any way. There is
straight up
going in ass, and there's penis going in vagina, and they're going at
Oh,
it
that's right. Those two brothers. You showed me that.
And the actress is looking over her shoulder while these two dudes are like fucking
going to
tearing
town.
her up. And apparently,
and they sell this in retail stores, kids.
Yeah, it's hard.
We sell it at Barnes and Noble.
Dude, it's fucking hardcore porn. So if you're a parent and you got kids around, do not watch this with them, because the name is not.
It may look artsy fartsy, but come on, it's in the title, Nymphomaniac.
Yeah, it is what it says it is. I showed Mike a little bit of that, and the only I'll stop after this. But the one concern that I have is when he said that what you saw was real. The scenes where she is getting the beating from the BDSM.
Oh yeah, that BDSM guy. Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's really a person who's into BDSM, and those were real whippings that she was taking, because it was tearing her skin and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's real, but if that's real, that is fucking sick.
That's a snuff film at that point.
Well, I mean, it doesn't kill her. They're not.
Right.
She's not damaged to the
practically,
point.
but yeah.
But I was just like, ooh. All right, enough of that, Mike.
You sure?
Yes, I'm ready.
Any other bizarro, sick, stupid off-Broadway movies you want to talk about?
Man, I was filling space.
I would not use those words.
I chose those words carefully.
Yes, you did.
I was filling space.
I just want to say that I watched The Wolf of Wall Street. I'd never seen that.
Wait. I was filling space like two black brothers coming in on a white girl.
I watched The Wolf of Wall Street, and
stop.
It was meh. Anyone see that, Brian? You
It was okay.
Meh. I'm not a DiCaprio fan. I'm an anti-fan. But that's not what I want to talk about. Did you or any of you two watch? Happen to see The Interview yet?
Yes.
We rented it last week. I watched it, and it was pretty good.
You could tell what it was by watching the trailer.
It was the trailer, yeah. It was.
Well, I mean, the whole fireworks, the whole scene. I mean, there were some funny parts, and I think the guy who played Kim Jong-il was like amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, dude, why are you mad? They actually made you look good in this movie.
For most of it.
Yeah.
Everybody, wow, I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
But it was funny as shit.
Actually, I don't even know if you're spoiling it, because remember when the supposed ban happened, they showed the death scene on the internet, and everyone saw it.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
It was
the whole hype.
It's a Seth Rogen, James Franco.
I guarantee. And you know what?
I think it's a stunt. I think it was a publicity stunt.
No, I wasn't that impressed with those two acting together, to be honest with you.
They're best friends, though. That's the thing.
And
that's why it's compelling, because they're actually good friends in real life.
Meh.
Brian, the whole thing with the stunt, I have a hard time with that, because
that's what some people are speculating.
Yeah, but the government got involved, and the president, and I
don't think it was.
That reeks to me as like, if that was a stunt, that would be a very poorly played stunt getting the government involved.
They're in very big trouble.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
who knows?
okay.
Anyway, winter movie draft.
Sharing the
Wait, what
screen.
the hell are you sharing?
Just wait
Here
a
I
minute.
am. Look, it's meta. Here I am.
Oh crap! Sorry, I did the wrong one.
Yes, you did.
Where the?
This is
no,
live
that
TV,
one.
folks.
Yep.
Oh, here I am.
No
again.
editor
Hey,
today.
everybody.
Oh, it's your stupid. This computer, I'm not used to it. Hey, get off my screen. All right, where's the one with the draft?
I don't know.
I
I
went
see
away.
blackness, the void,
The darkness
deep within.
and the light.
You see it now?
No, we see blackness.
Shit.
Oh, no, we see blackness. Oh, look, there's me again. Yay.
No, I found the screen. Let me share the right one now. Fuck you, Boom. Fuck you. Okay?
Hey, there we go.
Windows 8.1. It's like I'm a chimp with a hammer. Okay, I don't. know
Look,
what
in
the
all
fuck-
fairness, everybody, Mike has a brand new computer. Well, not brand new computer. It's an old computer, but I had it. It's like 3 years, 4 years old. It's the one I was using. Had it revamped. 8.1 is on it. He's never used Windows.
Never used 8.1 in my fucking life.
And I gave him the computer yesterday, so today was the first chance he had to get on it.
Oh man.
So
Learning
he
curve
fired that-
much?
Brutal.
He fired that computer up this afternoon.
That's brutal, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
it is. It beats that fucking piece of shit laptop you had.
Yes, it
Look
does.
at you. You haven't been kicked out one time or frozen at all.
Nope, nothing. I'm loving
Sweet.
it. Believe me. Can't wait till I get to kick the tires on this puppy
Yeah, babe.
instead of running on top of him. Okay, so the 2014 Winter Movie Draft. We have Ian Kafis has taken the lead
He's
with
killing it,
$412 million.
Oh, yeah.
Man. And to his credit, or I will repeat what he said. He wants to come on and he's gonna say that he smells nepotism, and I'm not
Smell
saying
nepotism. Good
it's
man. No, he picked good movies. Good going.
is what it is. So yeah, I think the Wedding Ringer is basically gonna rocket him up because Brian, you're pretty much spent. Pyramid ain't doing shit for you.
Yeah.
Me, I think I'm just gonna stay here comfortably in third place because I've got Black Hat to come out yet. Other than that, the guys just kind of screwed me over on Christmas. They didn't do shit for me. There's big guys that do shit on me for Christmas.
Yeah,
Blame
you
Tim
knew that.
Burton.
Come on, you knew that when you bought it. That's why it was $6. You got it for $6.
Yeah. And David, I think he's. I
He's
don't
done.
know. What do you
No,
think? You think he's
spent.
gonna
American
take me?
Sniper came out in Christmas. He's done.
Oh yeah, he's spent.
Yeah.
And Pete, Paddington. I don't know, man. Paddington could be your.
They're marketing
get
it a
on
lot
up.
now.
I think
You
I'm
know,
gonna
Paddington
beat.
could be your
I think I'm
get
gonna
on
beat David. I could maybe beat you. Maybe.
Yeah. I
Probably
got
not.
something for you.
Probably
I don't
not.
think
But
so.
I think I'm gonna be number 4.
Yeah, we'll see. And good old Devon.
Yeah, I think he's staying.
You know what
I think he's
scares me
comfortable.
about Devon?
What's that?
He'd have been comfortably in last. Maybe he could have. No, I don't know if he could even pass you when
The interview wouldn't
the
have
interview
fucking
came
done
out.
it for him, no.
But what I am scared of
Is
is
Jupiter
Jupiter
Ascending?
Ascending.
It could
Is the
be.
last movie since the interview got canceled. We gave him Jupiter Ascending instead. That was because they basically took the interview off. I mean, it did not even $1 million in the theaters.
Yeah, we had to. Come on, in good conscience, we had to.
Yeah.
Right. So I gave him Jupiter Ascending. Okay. However, that movie might fucking be one of those,
I don't know, man. When I saw the trailer,
Yeah.
when I saw the trailer, it reeked
Really?
of fanfic.
I don't think it's gonna do. I don't think
it
I'm
looks
not getting
like
a good feeling on it.
It's just like Twilight and all that stuff. I mean, okay, short tangent here. I went to go see The Hobbit with my buddy Sonny Strait, who's actually one of the artists and inkers for Elf's Quest. And we were watching the trailer for Jupiter's Ascending, and we both looked at each other and were like, is this a fucking fanfic as a movie? It felt, smelt, and looked, I don't know how it smelt, but it looked like a fanfic made into a movie. I'm sorry. I love the Wachowski siblings. I love The Matrix. But oh my god, it looked like a fanfic.
Yeah.
I had high hopes for it. Oh my God, Wachowski siblings, because they're not brothers, they're siblings now. Lawrence became Lana.
Yes, we know. I've already
Hey,
been.
some peeps don't know. Some peeps don't know, or they try to block it out, and they need to be educated. Anyways, as much as I love their movies, it's like, guys, I'm sorry, the way you wrote, just the lines Channing Tatum had, I'm like, oh. I would see this on the fanfic websites. This is like crap I would see on Tumblr. And I'm pretty sure it's on Tumblr. This is why I don't have Tumblr, ladies and gentlemen. I stick to Twitter and Facebook. That's it.
Hey, I got one word for you. Kathmandu.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. And who? Oh, and also, okay, I'm sorry, but like the only thing I had to ask myself when I saw the trailer was, I'm like, is this finally going to be a movie where Sean Bean does not die? Because, oh my God, this is the worst movie for him to stay alive in.
Right. He's like, could you kill me sooner?
I was really hoping there would be an "and Sean Bean" in the credits. That way we know, oh, he's not long for this movie.
You know what? I want Sean Bean to be. I want him to be in a movie where like he walks in and he gets blown up. Like before he even says a line. It's fucking awesome.
It just zooms in. It's just it pans, and it just slowly zooms in on him all the way to like where it's like kung fu eye level, and then just stock footage of an explosion.
Why you gonna even give him stock footage?
Right. Yeah.
And
all right.
And the scream, the one that they do.
The Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked. All right, so later next week, still to come out in the draft, though, we do have The Wedding Ringer. That is Ian.
That's probably going to get him up there.
And that is going to sustain him, I think.
It's a movie with Kevin Hart, for Christ's sakes.
What are you hearing, Brian? What are you hearing about Black Hat? Anything good, possibly?
Like, nothing bad, but nothing good. It's like, it's average. Average action.
In other words, it's not going to hurt me.
Freaking Die Hard, Live Free, Die Hard did it. Cyber terrorism action crap.
Yeah, right, exactly.
They're literally gonna depend on Chris Hemsworth to bring in the audience.
Now, see, I'm thinking because of all the interview crap and all this hacking crap that's been going on with Sony, maybe Black Hat might do better than we thought.
I get the logic. I respect the logic, but no. You're talking about the average American moviegoer here.
Right.
Yeah, who's freaked out about, I gotta see what was hacking. How did Sony get hacked? I gotta watch this Black Hat movie.
Well, I tell you what, it can't do any worse than Mordecai.
Yeah. They're advertising Mordecai a lot more right now, so there's a lot of TV spots for it now. It reminds me of the Johnny English movies.
Yes.
With Rowan Atkinson?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Johnny Depp.
I don't know. It's like fucking Bean or some shit. It's stupid.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, that's what Johnny English was. It was Mr. Bean as an English spy, but I don't know. Something about it's like they're just gonna see for. That's the thing. Black Hat and Mordecai. They're seeing it for the A-listers that are headlining it. Chris Hemsworth and Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp being a bumbling British mustachio espionage person,
right.
And Chris Hemsworth with no sleeves, a bulletproof vest on a computer.
I'll tell you what it made me think about. Mordecai made me think about like the fucking Pink Panther or something.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yep.
Mordecai, I actually have more. I don't know why, but something's telling me I'm gonna have more faith in Mordecai than Black Hat.
We'll see.
It's got that Pink Panther flavor. Johnny Depp is flavor of the month, especially with the success of Into the Woods right now.
Which is my baby.
Well, I don't think it's going to do over 100, 200,000 to, rocket him anywhere near, where we are.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, just based on what I'm seeing here, how the cinema's going, because, Into the Woods is doing really well. I sell out of the soundtrack a lot at work. And everyone loves Johnny Depp, no matter what movie he's in. Most people will see a movie with Johnny Depp in it.
But see, Mike. The other thing, Brian, is that...
Mike.
What?
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 What? Do you hear
What?
this? Do you hear this? Let me turn
Yeah.
it up.
Why? What did I do?
Pete, Pete, it's better if you put your ring on your middle finger. That way you can say, kiss my ring.
Sniff my ring.
Listen.
What?
Brian, you say Jupiter Ascending is fanfic. But sometimes fanfic is like, you know what I mean? It could become one of those cult things, you know?
Oh, God. Please no, dude. As a writer, as a screenwriter, and as someone with decency, please don't mention those two words together.
I'm telling you, Jupiter Ascending.
It's gonna do substantially well. I know that, but just, oh my God.
I give it permission to put him ahead of Pete. But that's it. That's all I'm going.
I can see that. I can actually see that.
Hey, ladies, let's wrap this show up.
What? We're just getting started.
Motherfucker, it's 2 hours in. Let's wrap this bitch up.
I'm 3 Mike's Hard Lemonades in.
We already lost the most entertaining person on this show tonight.
Ouch.
She left early. No.
I'm still here.
No.
Is anyone still watching on YouTube?
Yeah, David is. Our boy David. We got 3 watching, and I'm one of them because I watched the show as we do the thing. So there's David.
Oh,
and
hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
So
all right, let's put a poke in this pig, or a pig in this poke, or whatever.
All right, so I got
poke this pig.
I got a new closer, so I'm
right.
not gonna run this video thing. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna talk it. So you guys, at some point, Brian and Mike, you can watch the closer to see the new thing that I'm doing. But I'm setting it up so that I can put YouTube links and shit on it, so people can go to our channels, our different playlists and stuff like that. And encouraging people to subscribe, so hopefully we get more subscribers.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends about us.
So next week we have we're gonna be talking evolution and cancer. We got a scientist on next week, so we're gonna be talking smart stuff. So we'll try to keep up.
It's gonna be a really big shoe.
Really big shoe. Was it Zachary? What was his last name again?
More.
Zachary Moore. And
you're gonna hear him, and you're gonna want more. Zachary Moore.
If you want to look ahead, he does an excellent series called Evolution 101. It's on YouTube.
Oh.
It's fucking awesome.
It's how I learned about creationism.
I mean,
right. the creation of man.
So anyway, so Mike had said that he wanted to get. You said you wanted to get somebody on about evolution, right? Or did you just say a biologist? What did you say?
I said I wanted to get someone on because I got questions. Pete, I got questions.
Okay. So then I said I know just the guy, and this is a guy that I would link his video to people when they wanted to know about evolution. I was like, you need to just go watch this, and they'll answer all your questions. So he's going to come on, but apparently he's been doing a lot of stuff since the evolution series. So we'll talk about evolution, but we're also going to talk about apparently he works in cancer research. So we're going to be talking a lot about where medicine is with cancer and stuff. It should be really fucking interesting.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. All right. So I'm gonna roll the ender here. So you
roll
guys,
that beautiful bean footage.
Shut the fuck up for a second. Here we go. Oh, my camera's not working, of course, so I'll do this. Ha! I prepared. You've just enjoyed the MythWits. A special thanks to our guest tonight, Jen Page. Join us for a live broadcast next week and every week, Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a chat room where you can ask questions during the show. But if you missed the live show, you can always catch the encore episodes at our website and the podcast on iTunes. Make sure to check out our channels. We talk to scientists and authors, game designers, artists, and more. You can find all of our goodness at our website, mythwits.com, and of course visit us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and iTunes. Do the like, follow, subscribe thing wherever it's appropriate, and please give us a review on iTunes. MythWits is a Studio187.com production and is protected under a Creative Commons license. You can download and share it with whoever you like. Just don't change it. Don't try to make money with it. Make sure to check out Studio187.com for more cool stuff. See you all next week.